This is the one that's actually going to be impacting the northern Gulf of Mexico, the northern coastline here, starting tonight, going through the overnight hours. Already some of those outer bands moving on shore into the Florida Panhandle.
And they have now found the winds have increased once again up to 90 miles an hour. There's the rainfall right along the coastline as it slows down. That's why you're going to see so much rain right along the immediate coastline.
What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the channel and the next video here. My name's Tim Ekelund. I'm your local real estate agent here in Pensacola and along the Emerald Coast. So if this is your first time here, thanks for tuning in. So you wonder what a hurricane can do, what kind of damage can it do if you live in the area? On this video, we're going to show you what happens when a hurricane hits the Emerald Coast. Okay, so we are standing at the boat ramp at Bayview Park, where I usually put my boat in. And today, the Hurricane Sally has not completely hit land, but we are, let's see, northeast of where the eye is. And the most severe winds in a hurricane usually occupy a small part of the eye wall just to the right of the storm's forward motion. So where that right part where the wind comes is usually can be the worst. And one of the worst parts about a hurricane is the storm surge. But I just had my boat here. We were just on the boat yesterday, and look, as you can see, there's nowhere to even put the boat in. So the storm surge so far, I mean, is quite a bit. It's got to be, usually there's at least from the top of the water to the top of that dock is 3 to 4 feet at least. So over the next couple days, I'm going to show you guys what it's like to live here and to experience a hurricane or a tropical storm. But as you can tell, it's windy right now. The sky's dark. Yesterday, we got chased off the water by a little storm, and I'll show you a little video on that. It was cool but scary. But I just wanted to show you, that way you understand what it's like to go through one of these. So now we're down here at Graffiti Bridge, and this is actually another spot that is another boat ramp, which is very, very popular. There's actually a ramp right there that you can't even see, and there's one over there right by that dock. What's really crazy is, I don't know if I could zoom in here, but way over there is a wall that you can see splashing, and usually that wall is 5 feet out of the water, and you can't even, but right now you can't even see it because that storm surge. We're going to actually head out to Pensacola Beach right now just to give you a little footage on the waves and the storm out there. So here we go.
In the darkest hour, I want to come for you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go? In your head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know.
All right, guys, so we just got to Pensacola Beach, and man, you could feel the energy in the air. The waves are ripping. I feel like I'm in that movie Point Break when Keanu's, they're walking up and he's like, just let me go, Bodie, let me go.
Look at it! This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. Just let me go out there. Let me get one wave before you take me. One wave.
But it's pretty gnarly. The waves are huge. Like I said in the last video, I'm assuming they'll probably shut down the beach just for safety reasons. All right, so as you see, this is Casino Beach Bar. They're closing up shop. They got everything off here. They're boarding it up. Place has got to get ready for hurricane proof That's usually an outdoor bar that is closed up. One thing you have to remember, usually this water is pretty flat, calm, really pretty. And you got huge swells coming in right now. Tomorrow we'll probably have to take you along the pier. As you can see on the pier, that's just smashing on there. Now this is just the beginning of this storm. We're not in the, this is the eye, it hasn't even landed. It hasn't even hit landfall. Look how dirty the water is. This water is usually really pretty. All the bubbles aren't supposed to be there, yeah. That's true. All right, so Brody and I are gonna walk along the pier to give you guys some really cool footage of the waves breaking on the pier.
But scary.
But scary, yeah. But I gotta run to my car, get my wallet, because it costs money to walk along the pier, so.
And we're probably gonna get soaked wet.
Yeah. And what's really crazy about this storm is they haven't really been talking about this as much as they did the last couple ones that just came through. This wasn't supposed to come to us, but that's the thing about hurricanes, is that you got to track them all the way until they hit. And we just found out it could be coming east a little bit more. So, so we might get the brunt. We might get the brunt of this storm. So this will actually be pretty cool for everybody to see. Now, keep in mind, you know, if you prepare accordingly, and we're going to do another video on that, of how to prepare for a hurricane. But if you prepare accordingly, if your insurance is up to date, and if everybody stays safe, you know, it's pretty cool, except for the aftermath if there's some major issues, you know, with trees and damage and things like that. But you'll see, also it's one reason why people build their houses on pilings if you're by the water. They don't build them on the ground. And we'll also talk about flood insurance, because flood insurance, normal flood insurance, typically won't cover a hurricane, because it's there's a clause in flood insurance sometimes that talks about wind and forced water intrusion, something like that. So don't quote me exactly on that term. But yeah, so you have to have a different, make sure that flood insurance covers that. But whoa, look at those waves, man.
I don't think you guys can hear me though, but
I promise.
it's just like really choppy today, people. Like, if I were you, I would not go surfing or anything.
I realized right after you said it that
Yeah, people. And here's one of my favorite restaurants right here. Okay, I'm done. Here.
All right, what's up, guys? Hey, it's the next day, and Hurricane Sally still has not completely made landfall, but it's pretty nasty out here, and I wanted to try to give anybody as much information about hurricanes and when these storms come in, what it's like to live here. Okay, so our power hasn't gone out. I don't recall any power going out, not that I've seen yet. Last night it rained a lot. You know, they're expecting, you know, maybe 20 inches of rain, and this hurricane is just kind of lingering. So I'm down here at Bayview Park because it's probably the only place I'm going to go, because the weather's so bad. I don't really feel like driving out to the beach. I don't mind putting myself in a little danger, but not trying to die over this video. So hopefully you guys get enough information on this to be informed about if you move to the area, what to expect, because hurricanes are a real thing and you have to be alert, you have to be knowledgeable about them. And so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about living on the Emerald Coast, living in Pensacola, you know, feel free to hit me up, 850-637-8622. Comment below. Remember, subscribe, so we're always putting out videos about real estate, about life here on the Emerald Coast. So, yeah, enjoy, stay safe. Bye.
Now this is where Sally made landfall as a Category 2 hurricane just before 6 this morning our time. And now both the Alabama coast and the Florida Panhandle continue to see a lot of rain that could bring historic flooding.
Pensacola, Florida, part of this bridge is now gone. Where it wasn't wind, it was rain. In some areas, the storm was expected to drop anywhere from 60 to 90 centimeters of rain.
And the storm could spin off tornadoes later tonight. Well, Sally is proving to be a challenge to predict, changing her speed and intensity several times over the past 24 hours. And tonight, forecasters are warning she could have more surprises in store.
All right, guys, hey, little update. It is Wednesday morning. Sally came through and it was gnarly. It hit landfall, I believe, at a Category 2. Our power stayed on till about 6. Excuse me. But it was, you could hear it just ripping through all night, man. The power went out. We got our generator hooked up. There's some, a lot of trees down. No damage to the house, which is good. We'll try to give you a tour of the area. You can hear the wind though. Look at that. Front. Our pool is massive shot. All the loose stuff came down. But we're safe, house is okay, hopefully everybody else is. We will venture out and see what's going on. This is a bad one. Oh my. What? Look at that big tree down up there.
Good thing it went that way, not that way.
I know, right?
These people are lucky. Like really lucky.
Barges.
Now those houses are lucky those barges didn't come right at
Look at them. Look at this one.
This is lucky. Down here, look, that's usually sandy.
How are they going to get those out?
Yeah.
They're not getting, I mean, that's, you'd have, especially, you're not going to have enough water to get those out.
What are they going to do? Just cut them
Well,
up
they'll
and
have
haul
to
them
wait
up?
for high tide and pull them.
Yeah, but still, even high tide's not going to be high, tall enough.
Mom, this is high tide.
Because this usually...
Look at there, over there, Gannon.
What?
Gulf Powers.
Oh, that's a good place to go right there.
Yeah.
I think that's private property.
Yeah, it's Gulf Power first.
Look.
Oh,
Someone's
whoa,
little
look at the boat. What? Dude, I'm surprised someone hasn't taken that thing.
Take it.
Taken. Whoa, wasn't this all underwater?
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh, yeah.
Did you go down Main Street and see the barges that washed up?
Hurricane Katrina's that, like, probably the worst.
Ooh, there's
So
a
all
little
the
boat right
barges
there.
that were working on the 3 Mile Bridge are washed up.
Oh man,
Oh, the fences are gone. And it's brand new. They're done.
no street lights, nothing. And if I turn off my lights, it's black. Some people got generators powering up their house, but besides that, there's no lights. It's kind of eerie. Oh man, this hurricane snuck up on everybody. Nobody was prepared for this. This town is just in shambles. It's really sad. It's emotional. You know, it's draining. You think about everything going on in the country. So this is probably the biggest thing that happened to us. We got this tree that fell down.
What's up, guys? Yeah, you already know it's loud out here and we have to get it back. You guys know already. Hey, here's my cousin Xander right there. I don't think I can view him. There he is, just laying down. Right there. This is a beautiful day in Pensacola, people. Like, beautiful day. So this is our backyard.
All right, so hey guys, a little update. We were just walking around. It's Thursday night, power's still out. Like you can see, we have our generator running. I did a little show you earlier, but we were walking around and a police officer stopped us and said that the power's starting to be turned on, but be careful because a lot of the down lines, when they turn them on, are hot, and what happens is it's starting fires because they spark up. So you know, it's kind of unnerving that you know, hey, we're trying to get power back on, and if the power lines are down, that they can actually spark a fire and have a house fire. So, and I'll tell you one thing about living here in this town, or anywhere in Florida, along the East Coast, or anywhere where you can have a disaster and lose your power, having a generator that can run your house is a must. Okay, so everybody's been out of power, and our generator that we have hooked up, it's not a whole home generator that you have sits out there. It's a generator you can roll in, and I'll show it to you. And it's been running the house. And I mean, look, we have lights everywhere, the nasty pool, you know, we're hanging out, you know, entertaining, you know, so it's a must. All right, guys, quick update. Today is Friday. It's about 9:30, and driving to go try to find gas because we still have no power. And so we need gas for our generator, no internet, anything like that. Place is in shambles. And so, you know, I just wanted to conclude this video because now it's just in the cleanup stages and hopefully getting everything back to normal as quickly as we can. All right, so I've been driving around for a while now trying to find a place that has gas, and no place open. Came by Sam's Club, and the line is gotta be 5 hours long. My mother-in-law waited in it yesterday. She said she was in it for 2.5, but it is wrapped around the building into the neighborhood. Found another place, not even know if there was actually people waiting in line, and there was no gas. So people just wait in lines for hours and then realize there's no gas. So I'm actually driving, I'm about to jump on the freeway and drive over to Mobile. You know, it's 45 minutes. Fill up the tank on the car, get 20 gallons worth of gas, and we'll be fine. It's not waiting, sitting there waiting, and just in case all of a sudden you wait for 3 hours and then they don't have gas. So this is a definite. We've already called our friends over in Mobile, and there's gas, no lines, so that's where I'm headed. All right, guys, so we just got gas. We actually got off on the Loxley, Alabama exit, so we didn't have to go all the way to Mobile. Waited in a line for like 5 minutes and got gas and headed back into town. Look at how much water is in my candle. That's 4 inches deep, 5 inches deep. The carpets are soaked. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, so just came to my office to kind of check on it, see if I have power, internet, so I can do some work, since I don't have internet or anything at the house. And I walk into this mess. Wow. I mean, I would not think that this building would get this demolished like this. I mean, it smells so bad in here from the water. Look at that thing just waiting to bust. I think my computer's shot. It won't turn on. I mean, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at my picture got ruined. My desk, look at the rust. Oh God, look, I stepped on that thing. Oh, the rust. Look at what happened on my computer, on like my desk here. This is, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh jeez, are you kidding me? We still got places that are flooded. A lot of damage still. Lights are still out. Like I said, there's no power. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's sad, but it's real life, and we'll get through this. Hashtag Pensacola Strong. And hey, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video, so that way we can keep you current with everything going on of living in Pensacola or living in the Emerald Coast here, the Panhandle. And hopefully this video doesn't scare you about moving here, because this is a slice of paradise. And having a slice of paradise, there's always something to deal with. Look at the people that live in the Bahamas and the Caribbean and those places. So remember, my name's Tim Ekelund. I'm your local real estate agent, here to help you with anything when it comes to real estate or living in this area, from sports to restaurants to real estate. We're bringing it to your attention. So make sure you subscribe, and hey, we'll see you on the next video.